Now, participant observation is normally, like I mentioned, where you actually go into a people group, you try to learn their language, you try to find a role in their society, because you want to learn from the inside out what they actually believe, not coming from the outside trying to understand, but trying to get inside and then explaining the culture from the inside out. Now, there are potential problems with field work, and this is very important. First problem, stereotyping. And remember, stereotyping is a two-way street. You're going to naturally have stereotypes about the people group you're studying or engaging, but they're going to probably have stereotypes about you as well. And so you're both going to have to overcome stereotypes to make this work. And that's part of my hope in this Culture Fair fieldwork project, is that you help us get past the stereotypes and to see more nuanced shades of the culture. Now, obviously, we have stereotypes because there's truisms to them, like they can be generally true or often true, but I want to get past that into like really getting to meet and understand where different cultures are coming from, past the stereotypes, past the surfacey stuff. Okay, next is you have to develop a role and rapport with the group you're entering in. I told you about my missionary friends. For them to be in the tribe, they had to be adopted because the tribe didn't want outside people. And the way to solve that problem was simply to adopt the missionaries, and they became part of the tribe. But because they were already married, they had to be adopted by different clans. And so that by being adopted by different clans, that immediately gave them certain status and roles and protections, rights, privileges, and duties being in that role in the clans. Okay, so you're going to have to figure out your role in the people group that you're entering into. And chances are it's probably going to be a very low role. For one thing, you don't speak their language very well. You don't understand their customs. You're like a child. You don't understand proper etiquette or rules of behavior. So chances are you're going to be low. Now, the reverse can happen as well. And this has really troubled me on different mission trips and outings I've done and cross-cultural teaching over the years, is often Americans are treated with special privilege and status, and there's simply an assumption, if you're from America, you're rich, you're intelligent, and you're educated. And it's very difficult sometimes for me to try to explain to people in places I've traveled that just because I'm from America does not mean I'm rich or I'm these other things you assume about me. And so you're going to have to deal with that as well. And sometimes simply by being a white, older male, I get status beyond what I deserve simply because of the way their culture views certain races, certain genders, the privilege of age, the privilege of education, etc.